felt like being fancy today, and I'm drinking apple juice in a goblet. I'm dead serious. Apple juice. This is not wine. I'm not 21 yet. This is apple juice. Apple juice is my favorite cold beverage. By the title of this video, you might have already come to the conclusion that this is the Jennifer Lawrence book tag. This book tag has been recently developed by Michael the Book Lion, and I love Jennifer Lawrence. Probably a lot of people think that they are super fans of Jennifer Lawrence, but no. I am the super fan of Jennifer Lawrence. No, just kidding. I'm really not the super fan, but I am heavily entertained by this woman, and no, I don't want her as my best friend. I love watching her interviews because she's just so self-deprecating and hilarious, and I love her movies. My favorite movie is Silver Linings Playbook. You can see the book down here. Oh yeah, there it is. I just touched it. Over the summer, a couple of us booktubers did the Taylor Swift book tag, which basically we put songs of Taylor Swift together with books, like what she was singing about, and like we made it go along with like a book question. Well, the Jennifer Lawrence book tag, I like Michael's questions. I do. I kind of took out the questions that dealt with her growing up and put in 4 new questions about her kind of viral things that happen on the internet, like some of the stuff that she's done that she's kind of known for on the internet. 6 questions are Michael's original, 4 are my new ones, and I'm quite happy about this. Jennifer Lawrence plus books. I mean, she's Katniss Everdeen, so she's just gold. Number 1, the first question, is her swearing off social media. She does not want to be on social media. It's burned her a lot, and she says she'll never ever get on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram. But the question that goes along with this is a book you refuse to read, and this was so simple for me. 50 Shades of Grey. I have boycotted that book. I will never read it, although with the movie coming out, I'm tempted a little bit. I'm not tempted to read it. I don't want to read it. No, I'm not gonna read it, but I will go see the movie. My problem is with the author, and it has always been with her. What is her name? I can't think of the author's name right now. She used the Twilight fandom, and I don't like that. That's how she got her success, was through the Twilight fandom. I'm actually really excited to see this movie because it's like watching Edward and Bella, but not really. Not really. Number 2, one of Jennifer Lawrence's very famous fall. Her Oscar trip. I remember that evening watching the Oscars, and I knew she was gonna win, and I screamed so loud, and I was like, yes, Jennifer Lawrence won! That's the person that I really wanted to win, she won! And she was walking up to get her award, and boom, there she goes. I mean, because was that not perfect? It's just so endearing. And then Bradley Cooper and Hugh Jackman went to her rescue, and yeah, just wow. But the question that goes along with this is a book that hit a snag. What first comes to mind is In the Afterlight in the Darkest Mind series. I was 170 pages in and I put it down because I was bored. And I have yet to pick it up. I was also in a reading slump, so yeah, I'll pick it up sometimes and I'll finish it because I do want to know how it like left off. Number 3, this is one of my amendment questions. At the Golden Globes last year on E! Entertainment, I was actually watching this live, Ryan Seacrest was interviewing Taylor Swift, and up comes Jennifer Lawrence, and she's like doing the creeper thing, like coming up behind her all funny, and then the camera goes to the wide shot so we could all see her, and then it went viral. So I called this the viral TSwift creep up at the Golden Globes. The question I picked for this is a book or series that you didn't know would get so popular. Back in 2009, when I first read City of Bones and City of Ashes, I didn't think that those would ever become so popular, and they have a lot. Number 4, JLaw's work with David O. Russell. I love all the movies that Jen has done with David O. Russell. I cannot wait for the one coming up. I actually put it in my most anticipated movies of 2015. A dysfunctional character you couldn't help but love. Technically, I could put Tiffany as the dysfunctional character I couldn't help but love. Tiffany's in Silver Linings Playbook.
You're afraid to be alive. You're afraid to live. You're a liar. You're a conformist. I opened up to you and you judged me. You judged me. Ah, he's harassing me!
I'm gonna go with Miles from Ugly Love. I did just read this book and he is quite the dysfunctional character. Not in like the funny sense, but in like a very dramatic, messed up sense. Plus he's like really, really hot. And Nick Bateman, who's gonna play him in the movie adaptation, is ridiculously attractive. What is that body? What is that face? Number 5 deals with one of Jennifer Lawrence's characters, Mystique from X-Men. The question is, pick a villain who thinks they're doing what is right. Oh, ooh, I came up with a good one for this. The aliens in The Host. Like the little centipede alien silver thingies, yes. They really do think that they're doing right, but they are the villains in the story. The Host by Stephanie Meyer, they've committed genocide to the human race, so yeah, they really do think they're doing right, but no. Number 6 is one of my amendment questions, and it is Bradley Cooper's relationship with Jennifer Lawrence. Their work relationship, they just keep always working together. The question is, what author do you always find yourself coming back to? This means an author who you know is always gonna write something great and always gonna write something that you're gonna love, and who you probably own a lot of their books. I have 3 authors that, depending on what kind of mood I am in, and depending what age I am in, I usually come back to. And that is Sophie Kinsella. I have 4 of her books. I will probably always read her books. Another one is Sarah Dessen, when you can kind of see right here. I don't read Sarah Dessen's books anymore because I just don't really connect with the characters that she writes anymore. But I own every single one of her books to date since probably 2011. And then the other one is Cassandra Clare, because I will always buy her books no matter what age I'm in. Number 7 was another viral thing that maybe some people missed. It was at the SAG Awards on the red carpet, and she was interviewing for Entertainment Tonight. One of the main cast members from Homeland was next to her, and she was really excited about meeting him. The 2 news anchors were like, hey, meet, and then they're like, you know he like blah blah blah, which meaning he dies in the show. So I'm sorry, but I mean, if you guys haven't seen that viral thing, so this is a spoiler, but she got majorly spoiled for that, and she was so mad at these news anchors. Like, if you guys haven't seen that video yet, watch it. It's hilarious, but also really sad. The question that goes along with this is, what plot line have you been spoiled for? This could be TV or books or movies. I spoiled myself on the Vampire Academy series twice because I googled things. I spoiled myself on like the 2 biggest like plot points in the series. So mad at myself, but I still love Vampire Academy. Number 8 is The Hunger Games, and we all know The Hunger Games, of course. But the question that goes along with this is, what is your favorite high-profile series? I gotta go with Outlander, right? Is it high-profile? I don't know. I could go with Twilight too, but I'm gonna say Outlander because it has definitely been getting a lot more popular because of the Starz television show, and it's so good. If you haven't watched it, you haven't read it, do that please. Number 9 is another one of my amendment questions. Everyone's obsession with being her best friend. I like this question I came up with, and it is a character that would make your ultimate best friend. I would love Alice Cullen as my best friend. I've always wanted her as my best friend. Another person who I'd love to be a best friend with, but the boyfriend would get in the way. You know, I would have to have a boyfriend, but the boyfriend is an alien. So, but it's Katie from the Lux series. Katie and I basically do the same thing. We talk about books on the internet. I'm probably just gonna stick with Alice Cullen just because she's been with Jasper for a very long time, and she probably gets sick of him, but probably not because they're madly in love. But yeah, I would need a boyfriend to be friends with both those people, or else friends with boyfriends, very difficult. Who is single in the fictional world? I don't know. And the last question is, everything Jennifer Lawrence has ever said in her life, ever. If you remember back all the way to the early days of the first Hunger Games movie, this was when I was starting to get obsessed with Jennifer Lawrence, and I would watch all of her interviews that she did for that movie. But this interview, if you haven't seen it yet, is the unscripted interview with Josh and Elizabeth Banks, and it's so funny. But my favorite thing she's ever said was when she was like, ooh, 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 cake balls! I don't know why I thought that was so funny, but I would just quote that all the time my senior year of high school. Someone has made a 9-second video of this, so obviously people are obsessed with her saying this too, so I'm not alone.
I actually, on a regular, semi-regular Those are pretty good. I made those great cake balls.
My other favorite story that Jennifer Lawrence has ever told was when her, Josh, and Sam Claflin were kayaking in Hawaii. The only thing that's getting Jennifer through this kayaking trip is that she's gonna come home to pizza because Josh's mom is gonna order pizza. And they get back to Josh's place and her mom hasn't ordered pizza yet. And she's like, where's the pizza? That is a gift. That's a big gift that everyone loves to do. Which is, where's the pizza? Why am I even talking about books? I'm just talking about Jennifer Lawrence. The question that goes along with this video is a funny, snarky character. Because I've been reading the Bloodline series, yes, I'm on the 3rd book, Indigo Spill. I gotta get it done before the last one comes out. I gotta go with Adrian Ivashkov because I literally laughed out loud at some of the things he said. Like, he's so funny. I forgot how funny he was. To quote Adrian Ivashkov, because I quoted Jennifer Lawrence, this is Adrian speaking. It takes a lot of tries before you hit perfection. He paused to reconsider that. Well, except for my parents. They got on the first try. It's more funny when you read it in the book. That was the Jennifer Lawrence book tag. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I was actually planning to do some more theatrical things with that and bring in Tiffany, but I don't feel like doing that right now. If you guys have a favorite Jennifer Lawrence moment or quote, let me know because I probably do know it, and it's fun to see people's like favorite moments and quotes from JLaw. I'm gonna tag a couple people to do my version of this Jennifer Lawrence book tag with my amendment questions. I'm gonna tag Sasha Osberg, Christine Riccio, Kat O'Keefe, and then I'm gonna tag Joel Books because I feel like Joel would probably be really sarcastic when he does this. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all in the future. Keep calm and fangirl on. Fangirl on. Okay, bye. Ow! First came to mind is In the Afterlight, which is the 3rd book, and The Dark Artifices. No! What first comes to mind though is in their Number 5. One of Jennifer Lawrence characters, and this number 5 has to do Number 5 deals with one of Jennifer Lawrence's Number 5 deals with one of Jennifer Lawrence's characters. Number 5 deals with, wow, I cannot say this. Oh my gosh, there's something in my eye. I can't see. Okay. I'm gonna go with Adrian. I was gonna say Adrian Belikov. Adrian, what is Adrian? Adrian. What the heck? Ivashkov. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm really gonna go by. Okay, really bye.